Kingdom, UK, on Sunday, May 5th, 2024, said only international students coming in for their Doctor of Philosophy PhD studies are eligible to bring in dependents to the country. Dr. Richard Montgomery, the British High Commissioner to Nigeria, made this known in an interview with Newsmen in Abuja. He said that the educational system policy changed earlier this year for international students in higher education not to bring dependents into the UK was to curb the increase of foreign students bringing in dependents. He explained that the huge surge in dependents was putting an unsustainable pressure on many universities, adding that it was the reason these changes were introduced. Here are 8 countries Nigerian Masters students can move to with their dependents. 1. Canada. Canada aims to welcome over 460,000 new immigrants each year to strengthen the economy, reunite families, and help refugees. Under its immigration levels plan, Canada is now looking to get 465,000 new permanent residents in 2023, 485,000 in 2024, and 500,000 in 2025. The country's dependent visa allows international students to bring their dependents and also allow them to work or study full-time once they have the relevant permits. 2. Germany. Germany's dependent visa, also known as a family reunion visa, permits the spouse, children, and other family members to join and live with their family members residing in Germany. They can either reside temporarily or permanently in the country. 3. New Zealand. New Zealand also has a dependent child student visa that allows a dependent child to join their parents in the country and study at a primary or secondary school. A dependent child can be treated as a domestic student, which means you don't have to pay tuition fees for them to go to school. To apply for a dependent child resident visa, your children must be single and financially dependent on you. Your children must sign a declaration they are single when they complete their application form. Immigration New Zealand considers your children dependents if they are 17 or younger. 4. Australia. An Australia dependent visa allows dependent family members of Australian citizens, Australian permanent residents, or eligible New Zealand citizens to live and work in Australia. This includes spouses, children, and other eligible family members. 5. Denmark. If an international student wants to bring their family to Denmark, they must apply for a green card dependent visa. It allows Danish green card holders to bring their family with them to the nation while they are living and working there. Denmark has several categories of dependent visas. Of these dependent visas, the student dependent visa is designed for the spouse or unmarried children below 18 years of age of foreigners schooling in the country with a Denmark student visa to join their relatives in Denmark. 6. Finland. In September 2022, Finland issued more residence permits compared to the previous years as its processing time for visa application was 77 days on average, about 46% less compared to 143 days in the previous period, the Finnish Immigration Service revealed. The D visa allows you to travel to Finland immediately after being issued with a residence permit. You can apply for a D visa if your spouse or your parent or guardian is applying for one of the following residence permits. A residence permit for a specialist EU Blue Card. 7. Estonia. While staying in Estonia with a student visa, your family members can apply for an Estonian family visa to join you. If they are issued a family visa, they can stay with you in Estonia for 1 year. 8. Sweden. Sweden is a Scandinavian nation in northern Europe with thousands of coastal islands and inland lakes, along with vast boreal forests and glaciated mountains. The country, which is highly developed, is ranked 7th in the Human Development Index, according to United Nations Development. It has different types of permits that allows people to bring their dependents. The type of permits that should be applied for will vary depending on the situation of the person who is living in the country. From Lagos, this is Pisun Abuko, News Express Nigerian Television.